Wow, this is a really, really cool room. Favorite art exhibit I have ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you're having a fantastic day today. How's your day going? Let me know in the comments. Dave K here today, making my way to the train. And today is Wednesday, which means Kunsthaus, the art museum, is free today. So I'm going to try to squeeze that one in here this morning. And I may show you a series of morning adventures here in this vlog, and just a little bit of what I'm seeing during the week. Now, one of the challenges here is I'm up a bit later, and we had daylight savings time recently, but they haven't yet in the US, and so I'm starting work an hour earlier here, technically, and I'm still trying to catch up on sleep and all that. So the short of it is I only have a little bit of time this morning to explore, and it's a bit of a distance to be able to go some places, but I am sure we will enjoy it, make the most of it, and looking forward to seeing whatever we can. Taking a quick look at the grocery across the street, since I have 5 minutes before this bus takes off. I didn't bring water or snacks this morning, and I'm like, well, what if I just grab a snack here instead of going to sit down somewhere? Not a bad idea. And look at that, you've got sandwiches and stuff too, so maybe that's the best way to go. We have arrived in the city center here. You can see there's a co-op here too, plenty of co-ops, which is nice. Now I'm gonna know to check them out for sandwiches, for lunches and things like that, groceries. Walking over this beautiful lake here as we make our way. Giving you another look here. Right behind it, Central Plaza. You've got these beautiful views in the streets. Look at these nice looking public transit, nice looking cars out here. And we're gonna find breakfast somewhere. And I had to know how the prices differed at their Starbucks here to our Starbucks. Ladies and gentlemen, here you have it. Your favorite Starbucks beverages listed out by price. Look at those Frappuccinos. You're almost at 10 bucks there. Crazy. And here is Franzo's, which I was looking at online. We shall see how it is in there.
That's the trap there. That was the line right in front of him. Then this one.
Take a look at a bit more of the menu here. If you don't order a drink, and they charge you for water. They'll give you a glass if you order a drink. I'm thinking about trying the hot chocolate, because you know their chocolate's supposed to be good here. But we shall give it a shot and see how it goes today. All right, here is your simple breakfast this morning. It is baguettes, croissant, and some jams and such. Interesting, very interesting. We shall see how it is. And here is your hot cocoa. It does look nice, so I've got a glass of water now as well. Interesting, certainly an interesting breakfast. Does feel more European for sure. All right, so that meal was interesting. You saw it's just breads and jams, so not a lot of proteins for breakfast, but I guess we do that sometimes too with cereals and things like that. So I'll accept that. The hot cocoa, it's so crazy how expensive a lot of things are here. It's like $7. But then you've got, either you got to pay for like a $4.50 for like a liter of water. So I'm like, I guess I may as well just get the hot cocoa and try it. I did like the, especially the chocolate stripe across the top. You know, chocolate here, what they're known for. So I figured I'd give that a shot. It was pretty tasty, not bad indeed. That being said, probably try somewhere else just for some more protein, some more variety, something more unique. I think the Kunsthaus is here, so we will check that out. It's supposed to be free on Wednesdays. Let's give it a shot. All right, y'all, we have made it here to the Kunsthaus, the art museum. This building and the next building, the woman told me, are included for free on Wednesdays. Let's take a look around. All right, you have a couple of floors here. It seems like there's also a group of school kids. So I might work around, try to dodge them here, especially if they start doing some sort of lecture. But nice to be able to take the time to check this one out. And that room looks interesting, although it points us to the entrance being this way. Might be this room right here. Eingang. Yes, sehr gut. Wow, this is really interesting. Almost a little bit spooky. Would you look at that? Really, really interesting room here, where you've got all these hanging, I don't know what you call them. Snowflakes? They're free hanging. Yeah, it looks like it. Just swing a little bit for you. Just walk through them, walk around them. Wow. This is the sort of thing you would see in the paid exhibits, I think, in Dallas. Actually, I saw one that looked a lot like this. The Dallas Art Museum and the paid exhibit. So cool to be able to get to experience this one. Ooh, and the lighting is changing as the song changes. It gets all dark in here. Wow, this is a really, really cool room. And check out the green off there in the distance. Oh, and my side is now becoming green. That is super cool. Yeah, it's nice to see. They're almost like little snowflakes here, like little ice chunks, you know, in the winter time. At least that's how they're textured. Oops, it's getting dark again, so you can't see it. But, and then when you touch it, it's much more smooth, you know, plasticky. But really, really cool design in this room. Oh, and this is even an icicle right here, coming off of that one. So certainly that was the intention, is ice. And this room almost sounds a bit soundproof. Oh, look how squishy those walls are. Sounds a bit soundproof in that room, I think, because of those walls. Nice, already off to a great start here. Then we make our way into a much more standard art museum, art exhibit. We can browse these beautiful pieces around us in a larger, sort of grandiose space, and on the other side as well. Wow, I'm gonna certainly enjoy some of these. You know, I'm no expert on styles, but I like these ones over here. I don't remember quite what you call it. Is it like interpretation style, you know, to be interpreted as you like. I had also missed on the ceiling these leaf feather or, you know, types up there too. So lots of details to make sure you're looking for. In the hallway here, lobby art. At first I was gonna say it looked like some bricks that were like degrading, but then you see this like carrot. I'm not sure what to make of this, but it's nice to see. These walls have some really, really interesting ones here. Perhaps the one that stood out to me the most on this wall is the monkeys here. If you take a look at these monkeys with these cigarettes in their hands. Interesting designs and nice to see. Look at that one too with these shells. You've got this woman made out of these very large shell types with her little dog. That's cute. I was appreciating these bronze segments here. Apparently they're 4 fragments of the Statue of Liberty. Artist here felt they should stay disassembled. So really, really interesting to see the bronze here too. It's easy to get lost in here, and the music's throwing us off, or at least throwing me off a bit too. Again, oh, there's our monkeys. Okay, so this room is new back here as well with those rocks and, I don't know, sculptures. I'm not quite sure. It seems like it's a mix of things throughout that you'll see. And again, like this, for example, it almost looks like a golden ladder, you know, that you would like climb with your hands. It's very interesting too. I'm not sure what some of these things are made of in the stories, but some of them are very interesting. You've got 3 pieces of art put together like that. I like that style too, right? Where you've got the 3 pieces that can be put together, especially in different ways. Another nice take on art. So I walked in here, I was a little confused by the graphs. It seems like research and develop educational television programming for young children. So you have like observational interval graphs here of like viewing score, Captain Kangaroo and Laugh-In. I'm just now seeing those parts. I'm wondering if those are different shows. You have Mr. Roger here, Pixie and Dixie. Very interesting to see these. I think somehow I missed this bouquet of roses as art in this this first room. Right by that sound museum, if you will, with the snowflakes. That was my favorite part so far. I'll head upstairs and see some more. Take a look at this here. Very cool. Again, more like a giant oars. See if you can sail your boat operating with these beauties. So, seeing behind me one of the first paid exhibits here. Apparently, a lot of this area is open, except you'll see sections roped off. So I saw that half a rope. So the woman standing there watching it, and I asked her. So she said there's more to see over this way, and then we'll check next door, another building to check out. Also a seating area up here in this upper section. You can look at a couple of these pieces, appreciate this, while you sit back on a bench. There's a few benches around, so may as well take a moment. Here is an interesting one upstairs, the bronze forest. Looks like a forest made of bronze. You've got interesting sculptures here. Looks like a head on the back one there. Here is Pablo Picasso's head of a woman in bronze. I feel like maybe he didn't have as good of an image as the guy in the hallway did about women, perhaps. And I like this one as well. It reminds me of like an old-fashioned one of those board games, right? Where you played as different colors. I don't know if it'd be Yahtzee or Sorry, maybe, something like that. I'm not sure if it's the stairway. Actually, it might be the stairway. I think it is. And a few more beautiful exhibits upstairs here. You can see some really amazing realistic looking artwork up on the upstairs level here. But my favorite thus far is certainly the ice sculptures downstairs. So glad I had a chance to check those out. And now I think I'll head next door and we'll see how much time I have left at the end to come back for some favorites. Oh gosh, after sitting in there for almost another 15 minutes, I think, I've got to say, this has got to be my favorite art exhibit I have ever seen. This one particular piece of art, this one particular piece of artwork. It's my individual, all-time favorite piece of art. Absolutely incredible, so beautiful. I'm gonna come back in here if I have time at the end, just to sit and watch it some more. It's a 15-minute light show. I learned some more information about it up front. Yeah, truly such a gratifying, fulfilling experience and peaceful, beautiful experience. And if you did not catch it, one more time, it is by Pilotti Riest. It is the Pixel Forest Turicum. Really, really cool. Certainly worth checking that one out. 552 penguins, apparently. So, Kunsthaus in Zurich here. Absolutely incredible. And we got one more building to go, right across the street there. We'll check that one out, see if that one's as amazing, as incredible as this one was. Really, really enjoyed it. Again, that one particular exhibit was leaps and bounds for me. It's my favorite. As we approach this one, face of a man, I imagine. Statue sculpture up there kind of reminds me of Picasso's head of a woman. And interesting door. Oh, I think we've seen some like this. I don't remember where we were exactly. Maybe you do. Feel free to write that in the comments. Where it was like, what do you call it? Seven levels. That's that story from that guy. I realize that's not helpful. Damien's, he's like Trek. He's going down the 7 layers of hell. That one. Looks like you've got a nice little coffee shop and a regular shop storefront back that way in this one. And I imagine the exhibits are upstairs. We shall see. Took a look at that little cafe right there. They've got Bertram Muesli. I could maybe come back for that. But I feel like my time is going to be tight getting back. So we'll see. Now let's check out the exhibits. Already loving the entryway on this one. Look at these little sculptures right here. Beautiful staircase as well. I feel like this one's going to be a different vibe than the other, for sure. A couple of offshoot rooms here with a rocket. There's actually a rocket right behind this pillar here in the middle. Take a closer look at that one and some wall art there. Some large pieces in the entryway. We'll see some offshoot rooms. Dark in this one with some texts. Well, I guess it's some art within the books, maybe not texts. Look at that beautiful bird right there. Very nicely done. A classic faces here, classic portraits. So you've got some standard art in these rooms, and don't get me wrong, I mean, it's very nice art. Like these pieces over here, I enjoy quite a bit. Only reason I called it standard was I got a bit of a peek into this room, which looks very different. If you look at that beautiful carpet on the floor, and you have these flags above us here. This is nice. All the rooms structured so differently here, and all the pieces of art can differ so much throughout the rooms. It's a really, really cool museum. A few more beautiful portraits all around us here. A little dehydrated. I will certainly get some water later. Wow, look at that. You have the spear thrower and the receiver here as well. And if you look at the detail on this one, this looks like a photograph. Truly incredible artwork all around us. And even the rooms are styled beautifully, might I say. This one looks three-dimensional from here. Absolutely incredible. Not even sure how you do that. And I love to see the wildlife as well. Look at this nice juicy cow right there. I've got to say, y'all, I've seen a lot of museums and art and free museums too. London's loaded with them, which is nice. I like free museums, but wow, this one is incredible. Really, really taken aback by all the incredible works here. And it's another endless one too, I've got to say. You're walking around and you just get lost in this other building, by the way. Have we mentioned this second building? Wow. Look at these landscapes, places in art. This one, truly incredible right there again. Looks more like a photograph. I feel like you really come to appreciate the beauty of artwork and all shapes of it, all forms here too, in this Kunsthaus, Zurich. They've got everything. They certainly do. There's an upstairs, there's a downstairs right here. I don't even know where this is compared to where I came in. I'm trying to just share some of the highlights, but really, I think it's all so incredible. Hope you can enjoy a bit of the experience through the videos as well. This section is certainly unique and interesting as well. Came up here and I'm like, is this a shop? I think it's artwork made to look like a shop. It's interesting indeed. Let's see if I can grab myself some fresh vegetables while we're here. Whew, what an interesting section right there behind me. And I'm gonna take a quick peek at the last floor. But my alarm just went off, so we are out of time. I'm gonna head back, maybe grab some food, and maybe call it. Not really sure about this giant circle in the floor here either. Another very interesting sight. Okay, we went up the stairs to go down the stairs to like a midway floor, a different level. Another incredible one. I mean, look at some of that stuff. Really glad we had a chance to check some of this place out, indeed. That one is just, wow, I don't know what to make of that. It's certainly attractive. And I thought I was lost here. Looks like there's a staircase over that way. Right, there's where the rocket is. So we've made a loop in a way, but check out this level too. I love the design just of the room. One more really well done portrait of a woman here. You can see there's quite a variety of styles between these artists. One more cool sight on the way out here. Look at this trash can covered in stickers. Different people from different days. That's nice art as well. And one more lovely walk along the water before I catch my train heading back to the Airbnb. I can get some water, eat some lunch there, get some work done, and all that. And this has got to be the most unique vending machine I've seen. I just saw a coffee one down the way. I was like, oh, okay, coffee one, that's cool. There's cheese in here, y'all. See the cheese in the vending machine? That's super funny. And take a look. We dropped by the grocery store, got ourselves some lunch, some Gruyere cheese, some muesli snacks, and some orange juice. I saw some like ready-made sandwiches, but you know, it's the cheese and chocolate place, right? So I figured these snacks may give me more of a local, authentic feel. It was about 15 francs between all this, the cheese being the biggest thing, right? About 7.5 right there. Let's give it all a shot. All right, y'all. So this Gruyere does not smell like my sort of thing. I am not a huge fan of Swiss cheese in the States. I'm not sure if all of these are just different types of Swiss cheese. So we'll give it a shot. Cheers. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it tastes quite like it smells. It's a little bit cleaner and more palatable. It does have that same kind of flavor to it. It's a, what would you call it? Like a darker, muskier flavor to it for a cheese. It is in like a way more like Swiss cheese, you know, that bitterness. What do you call it? The molding, the ripeness. I'm not quite sure. It's not bad. Certainly very soft, easy to bite through. Not necessarily the sort of thing I would go for, but nice to try. All right, y'all, the time has come to try the Swiss chocolate here from Migros. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. Oh, that was unexpected. Wow. Not quite sure what to make of that. It's filled with some sort of ganache there, and I'm getting a spice flavor, like a, I don't know, it's not cardamom, right? It's like a chai flavoring or cinnamon flavoring, a cinnamon chai winter spice kind of flavoring. Nice chocolate, really unique. I haven't had a chocolate quite like that before. It is tasty, and I'm enjoying it. I was thinking I was gonna be like, wow, this is the best chocolate ever. And I don't know if it's necessarily the best chocolate ever, but it is good, and I'm glad I have a chance to try it. We'll see if the others are any different when their time comes. One more weekday morning here, dreary, rainy, but we've got this bakery cafe, Frankenthal, as an option for breakfast, or we'll walk up that street and see what's that way too. So here we have Brunch Express from down the street here. You have a couple of croissants, the corn one, and fruit and nut kind of bread here. And this is a salty croissant, a couple butters there. Here's your coffee. I got the latte, or is it macchiato? Got bircher muesli right here. And a couple of jams. This one we couldn't quite translate. It's like an apple something. And then this is plum, so we'll give it a shot. Oh, there's a drink back there too. 13 something, pretty good value here. We'll let you know how it is. Wow, so the Bakery Cafe Frankenthal, probably my best meal yet in Switzerland, because first couple I was like, okay, not bad, everything's so expensive, wasn't blown away by any of it. Really enjoyed the quince fruit jam there. It was quite tasty. I had the pear, or the plum, and the quince. And I was like, what is this, a pear? An apple? She's like, oh, it's like an apple. We eventually got to quince. They couldn't figure it out in English. I don't know if we have it all that much in the States, maybe California only. That being said, very tasty. I enjoyed the nut and fruit bread the most, and then that salty croissant was quite nice as well. And the corn croissant was okay. Probably skip that one in the future, but I'd love to try more new things, probably go back there for another day. Also because it's walkable, so super convenient for me in the mornings. Also really enjoyed that juice, very tasty juice beverage, Vitaminas here. Yeah, bakery all around. Certainly a winner. It was like 14 franc instead of what I've spent at some other places too. So I'll certainly take it. Still no protein. I'm high on all the sugars, but it was tasty. Oh, and I got a chance to try bircher muesli. That muesli was quite nice too. Really, really enjoyed that. A lot like a lot of other muesli I've had, but I feel like this one was fruitier. Really loved that aspect. Yeah, sweet, very sweet. And certainly a winner. I think that was like almost like a dessert item, the bircher muesli. And take a look at this beautiful looking pretzel sandwich. It was $8.50 from the same place, Albisbeck, that bakery over there. It's funny, they have multiple names. It was cheese or sausage, and I was thinking, oh, I'll do sausage, but I wanted to try it the Swiss way, so we'll do it cheese and see how it is. Not a bad sandwich here, really unique. It's kind of like a BLT, but I got it again with cheese. So it's a cheese LT. Surprisingly, I don't hate the pickles in there either. I like the pretzel, nice salty kind of bun for the sandwich. It's an interesting one. I would try it with meat for sure. Thanks so much for helping make it an amazing day. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button because you know you liked it. I think I was going the wrong way there. Subscribe for more because there's more fun coming your way. And looking forward to sharing so much more of Zurich with you. Play on.